Hello guys, it's your old buddy, old pal, Scion here, and before I get into this video, I want to make one thing perfectly clear. No, actually, 3 things. First one is, I do not own Thomas. Thomas is owned by Mattel. Second, I am not dead, just living a life. If you want to know, why was I not making a lot of those videos, just check out my update video, link in the description. And 3, I have a surprise for you. So today I went to my local Macy's, and I saw that they opened up a Toys R Us, finally after 5 years of waiting, and I saw some One Really items. I didn't pick up those. I'm going to save them for another day. So I picked up some new Thomas & Friends Trackmaster stuff, and those are Kenji and Emily. And that only costed $18. So you're telling me 2 trains are equivalent to the price of, say, a Big Nate book? Huh? Anybody remember these? And, by the way, guys, do you remember when I made that video of me unboxing 2 Push-Alongs and a Trackmaster Diesel? Well, unlike that video where I showed you how I unbox it, I'm actually gonna unbox this off screen. Because the last time I did this, I made a huge mess, and in one of the takes, my tripod actually fell down. Now, this is a major issue that I had back then, and still today. I have no idea why. So yeah, here we go. I'm gonna open up this Emily and Kenji off screen. But I will show me opening it almost fully. Okay, I got Emily out. Okay, come on, Emily. Come on, Emily. Okay. All right. Goodbye. All right, so here is Emily. Oh yeah, I also forgot to tell you that I don't hate these products much as others do. I do think it kind of really sort of ruins the brand, but on the outside, they kind of look cool. Like, for example, Emily has a pretty cool face, some pretty good boiler detailing, like she actually has this dome that kind of looks cool. It's not painted or anything, it's actually molded, and the whistle here. And the fact that her running board is perfectly clean and rectangular. And for a second when I saw the picture, of this Emily, I thought that her big wheel actually moved because it wasn't fully because it was fully touching the ground in the picture. But then after I saw the picture, I realized that Trackmaster now uses interchangeable chassis, as you call it. So yeah. After that, I'm like, maybe just the normal chassis. And I was right. As for her tender, though, it doesn't look like that amazing, and it doesn't look that good. I looked at it, finally has a number 12 on it. So I might as well use that for my other Trackmaster, Emily. And when you look at the back, there's actually some sort of detail. Like, if you look at the windows right here, they're not actually painted in. Sorry, I'm just trying to find a place to see the light. You see it? Yeah, it turns out these are actually holes. They're not painted in or anything. It just looks cool, honestly. My only gripe here is the fact that the funnel's crooked. Like, why did that have to be a thing? Anyways, enough of me rambling. Let's just open Emily up. Oh, also one gripe that I have is the fact that this wheel isn't painted. Yeah, it's supposed to represent a wheel, but I don't see that anywhere. And by the way, guys, have you seen Push-Along Henry in stores? If you do, then leave a comment down below, if there is a comment section. Okay. Great. Now Emily's big wheel is attached to her chassis, not like the Trackmaster Revolution one. This is kind of awesome. And for some reason, it actually kind of shakes. I have no idea why. And I don't think this is like kind of an interchangeable chassis. And I think if I put it on other engines, like say Percy or Kenji or all the others, I don't think they'll fit. But considering that they use an interchangeable chassis now, I kind of think that they might change. That they can use the same chassis. Anyways, let me put 2 of my AAA batteries here. Sorry about that. My tripod's acting nutty at the moment. Yeah, put 1 battery here. All right. Okay, now I know it moves. All right. Just give me 1 second, and all right, we have Emily. She's a great little runner. I'll show you how she does on the layout. But first, let me open up Kenji. Almost forgot about him. Yeah, there it is. Instead of just like literally opening it, I literally beat this thing up. I could have used like the way Leo Kim Video used to open his toys, like use a rubber chicken, but frankly I don't have it. So instead I just beat it up like here for like a couple minutes and I managed to get it out. So yeah, let me just take the packaging away. Oh yeah, and here is Kenji. It actually looks nice. Just like the Unlucky Tug, I really wanted a Shinkansen my whole life, and it turns out they actually made one as Thomas character, so I'm like, why not? It may not be the best, and I don't think it represents a Shinkansen at all, but at least it's Shinkansen. One thing that I find rather weird is even though they give the big engines coaches in the original show, now they give them these weird pieces of rolling stock. Like, why give Kenji a gray hopper? Why not give him, like, a coach? That's what I would prefer, but this is a nice good piece of rolling stock. Like, I would definitely use it. It actually looks interesting. Like, with all those, rivets, you might call these, and, like, some of those planks. I really like the rolling stock, though. I like the rolling stock if it doesn't, like, gesture, like the troublesome trucks. Here, let me show you. Okay, here is a truck from the Talking Nia pack. Yes. Okay, let me show you. I don't know if you can see it, but it kind of wobbles. I have no idea why it does that. Are, like, the wheels crooked? And how on earth does he even do this? Like, what? And whenever it rolls like that, I find it rather disturbing. Might as well customize it eventually. Just like how I did with that other troublesome truck that came in the Muddy Thomas Greatest Moments pack. Like, I did like a custom of a truck and that wobbled in the first place, but when I gave it customized wheels, it didn't wobble. I gave it the normal ones, so yeah, let's just take this troublesome truck with a weird face away. I'm glad to finally have Kenji, though. Alright, let's get this bad boy some batteries. Alright, I put batteries inside Kenji. Let's see how he runs. Shall we? Runs fine. Let's see how they run on the layout. Alright, I'm at my layout. I'm at the Launch and Loop maintenance yard. And what you're looking at here is most of my motorized and push-along engines. I'm not going to show all of them one by one, so this is the only shot you're going to get. Alright. Here's my Talking Engines collection with the All Engines Go Percy and Nia. Still trying to get Thomas. And here are my OG Talking Engines. The Fix 'em Up Friends set. The reason why I included that is because it's an official All Engines Go product. And of course, my layout which could use reconditioning. Why? Because I'm actually dismantling it soon. I have to say, this is my least favorite layout of 2022, but it's kind of original. It's basically the exact same one that I used before, but with several alterations. And those alterations are just painful. When compared to size with Gordon, it turns out with Emily's main body and Gordon's main body, Gordon's is actually bigger. And the tender, Emily's tender is bigger than Gordon's, which is obvious. I have almost the entire Steam team. I just need James, Edward, Henry, and Rebecca. I don't think that they've ever made a motorized Henry and Edward because, hey, Henry's already released in the push along line and Edward is not released, not in Trackmaster or push along. It was only released in one railway, and along with Henry. And Rebecca, they never carried Rebecca over to the reboot, rather than Carly got to All Engines Go. So I guess the only one to add to the lineup is James. She runs pretty fast and pretty fine. Alright, let's crank up the lever. Let's see if she can go up the loop-de-loop. Oh, she's stuck. Alright, let's fix that. Emily, what happened? And where's your tender? Oh, there it is. Wait, how to get uncoupled? Okay, let's try this only with her main body. I know it looks so goofy, but it kind of works. Oh, I forgot to put the lever. Crank the lever up, Scion. You can do this, you Sasquatch. All right. How did it just do that? And now Kenji. Runs good. It's weird. How come Kenji aced the loop but not Emily? It's weird. Well, that was my review on these two engines. Now I know what you're thinking. What is my opinion on them? They actually look good when compared to the All Engines Go reboot. On a scale from 1 to 10, what would I give these two engines? Well, for Emily, I would definitely give her a 8 out of 10. And for Kenji, I would give him a 7 out of 10. Emily's kind of better. Kenji is just fine. Not perfect, but just good. And now before I end this up, I would like to show you my entire All Engines Go layout. Sorry if there's any hissing noises in the background. Better close my door. Okay. Sorry about that. Anyways, moving on. I like my layout. I added some boxes from the push-along branding and also this. I have no idea why I have the Ashima packaging, but whatever. It's not All Engines Go related, I just added it there, like something. Anyway, that was my Trackmaster, Emily, and Kenji review. I hope you loved it. And this is Science07, and I'll see you next time. Bye! This is me right now.